MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Atl Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Alec Bettinger gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's your take as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, Mark?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third.
So 2 out, nobody on. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the Braves strand 1. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Ian Anderson has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a good look at big right-hander Ian Anderson, former first-round draft pick. This guy has a good, hard breaking ball. One of the things I really like about this guy, he doesn't dance around the strike zone. Has a good fastball, 95 to 97 miles an hour. He'll ride it up to the zone. He'll throw that 2-seam sinker down in the zone in a good, hard breaking ball. He's put it all together, and he's a very dependable and reliable starting pitcher who takes the ball every 5 days.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute, score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Brewers go down. So here is Jose Ramirez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one down, no one aboard. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Next to stand in is Carlos Correa. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a bit of a high throw that time. Last half of the second set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front to rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Omar Narvaez goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Hit hard down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And a diving tag. They got him. Oh, a supreme effort there as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Will move to the third with no score. Into the box, JT Realmuto. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. To the plate now, Byron Buxton. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Byron Buxton goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call. You guys check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention up there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And that one yanked just foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Daniel Vogelbach. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Down the third baseline. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first down.
Batting it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Eduardo Escobar.
Count 1 and 2.
Lifted down the line in left. Ramirez in foul ground. And they can't run it down. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And another foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So now the Brewers pitcher, Atl Braves. The 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the all set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Jose Ramirez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong. And he fouls this one off. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on a changeup. Colton Wong is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he misses 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. Batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in next, Atl Garcia. The 2-1.
Garcia.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Another payoff pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Number 22.
Couple of runners on base with 1 down. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to dig in, Narvaez went down on strikes in his last at-bat. We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during a commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. King is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back. Catcher.
So bases are empty with one gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Fastball well outside. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Ian Anderson. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. King gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. 2 down, no one on base. And that will bring up Eduardo Escobar. High in the air out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Here's Byron Buxton now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard hit towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. A little bit outside. 2-1. There goes Buxton. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And that's low, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here now the 2-2. He is in there, a called strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, now there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Again, a 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Line drive to left, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame. Luis Urias is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Here's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second
At the
baseman,
plate now, Colton Wong. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. And in to hit next is Lorenzo King. It was a walk in his last trip. Pops this one up. Freeman trying to get there. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Brent Suter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
the pitcher, number 36, Ian Anderson.
At the plate, Ian Anderson. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. The 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Fouled straight back. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the right fielder, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder, Christian Yelich. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So now here is Omar Narvaez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot. Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Eric Lauer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He jumped the gun a bit on that swing. He's down 1-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Pulled toward right center field. King is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Acuna digs in now. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Wong backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Willie Adames struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in that ball game.
Number 20.
Daniel Vogelback's next. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Now pitching for
comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Vogelback behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar. 2-2.
Escobar.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run.
And it's another count. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. The 1-1. Line drive to left. Yelich is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
King is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next to hit, JT Realmuto. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rowdy Tellez will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Fred Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Into the box, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. ready with another two-strike offering. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. So next to bat will be Lorenzo King. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The Brewers down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 4 hits.